Hi, this is Scott Barnett at Crossroads Studios. Today I'm going to talk to you just a little bit about some of the various type of microphones that you might come across during a recording session, and we'll talk a little bit about them and some of the best uses for each kind of mic. The first type of microphone we're going to talk about is the dynamic microphone. Dynamic microphones are one of the more robust type of microphones. They can tend to handle more sound pressure level. This particular mic is a Shure SM57, commonly used on snare drums, guitar amps, anything that might produce a lot of sound pressure, and you want to use something that can record it and handle that high volume without distorting. Another type of dynamic would be have the Electro Voice RE20. This microphone is pretty popular, actually, for a lot of spoken words, used a lot for radio work. They also work really well on low frequency instruments such as bass guitar cabinets, even kick drums. This particular mic here is an AKG D112, and its main purpose is a kick drum, but they tend to work okay on bass guitar cabinets, depending on the type of sound you're going for. The second type of microphone we'll talk about is the condenser microphone. I've got a couple of different kinds here. This one is a small diaphragm condenser. This particular model is a KM184 made by Neumann. A lot of times you might choose to use this on a drum kit, say for the hi-hat or for the overheads, picking up the cymbals. It could also be used really well in a stereo configuration for some stringed instruments, even as room mics, maybe for a piano, something of that nature. The other type of condenser microphone, and a little more common, would be the large diaphragm condenser mic. You're going to find these mostly on vocals. They also work really well on a lot of acoustic instruments such as piano or acoustic guitar. Any of the bluegrass type instruments they work really well for: mandolin, fiddle, dobro, even banjo. Third type of microphone I'm going to talk about is the ribbon microphone. This microphone is based on an older technology, but it's really making a comeback in recent years. This particular mic is the Cascade Fathead 2. It picks up in a bidirectional pattern, so both sides of the mic will actually pick up sound. It has a good low frequency response, and the top end is really sweet sounding. I found this mic to be really useful in recording horns. Works great with as a drum overhead mic, and it works really well on an upright bass. That was just a pretty quick, simple overview of some of the various types of mics you'd see in a session. In a later installment, we'll try to get a little bit more in depth with how these mics work and some of the uses of them. We'd like to thank you for visiting CrossroadsMusic.com. We'll see you next time.